Hello, everyone. I'm Senator Jacky Rosen, and I'm proud to represent our great state of Nevada. I want to thank Battleborn Progress, its leadership, volunteers, and members of our community for your incredible work to improve the lives and livelihoods of Nevadans. I know we would much rather be holding this summit in person, but I applaud Battleborn Progress for hosting this year's summit virtually to protect Nevadans' health. I know this has been an incredibly difficult time for many families across our state. Over the past year, we've faced unprecedented challenges, and our state has been hit especially hard. Sadly, this pandemic has claimed the lives of thousands of Nevadans. These are parents, children, family and friends, neighbors, members of our community. Many Nevadans, well, they're also out of work due to the COVID-19 pandemic and its effect on our economy. People are struggling to put a roof over their families' heads and to put food on the table. Nevadans are struggling just to get by. Leaders in our state government and our communities have done everything in their power to help see us through this difficult time. But the inaction by the Trump administration and Republicans in Congress has hamstrung our efforts to protect the lives and livelihoods here in Nevada. I know that these seem like dark days, but believe me when I say that a brighter dawn lies ahead. New year, and we have a new administration and a new Democratic majority in the United States Congress, one that's going to fight for people in every state from all walks of life. We will get through this challenging time. We will do it together by taking care of one another as one Nevada and as one nation. Even though we can't work together in person like we normally do, we can still collaborate and make progress that's needed in our communities. As I said, this past year has created new challenges for Nevadans, but it also shined a light on existing issues that desperately need to be addressed. Issues like making sure Nevadans can afford access to quality health care. As we confront this health crisis, we must ensure that all Nevadans, including the uninsured and underinsured, are able to protect themselves and have access to quality, affordable health care. We must also continue to work to break through the disparities that impact the health of Nevadans of color and those in remote, rural parts of our state. And to combat the pandemic, we must enact a plan that effectively provides vaccinations so we can beat COVID-19. We also have to take action that supports Nevada's workers and our small business communities. We need to get additional urgent relief to unemployed Nevadans. We need to ensure frontline workers have the necessary PPE and ensure that unemployed Nevadans and their families are not forced out of their homes during this pandemic. Here in Nevada, a state where over 99% of businesses are small businesses, we cannot afford to leave anyone behind. We need to make sure that Nevada's small and local businesses have the resources and support they need to keep businesses, small business owners, and all their employees afloat as we work to reopen our state safely. And as we work to confront the health and economic threats of COVID-19, we must also not lose sight of the acts of racial justice that captured our attention this past summer. They still continue today, and we must right these societal wrongs. We need to take steps to dismantle the systemic racism in our criminal justice system and implement progressive, common sense policies for policing at all levels of government. And with a new Democratic majority and President Biden in the White House, we can finally pass comprehensive immigration reform that protects dreamers and TPS recipients, treats immigrant communities with dignity and respect, and provides individuals in our community a path to citizenship. We do have hard work ahead, but we must continue our fight for progress, for our communities, for our fellow Nevadans. They're counting on us. Working together, I know we can achieve these goals. In Congress, I'm going to continue fighting for comprehensive relief that provides a much needed lifeline to Nevadans and support for our state and local governments. I'm going to keep fighting for access to health care and support for our workers. I'm going to fight for our progressive policies and values, and I will not stop fighting to improve the lives of Nevadans. And I know this is a fight we're going to win, because when we have allies like the Biden administration, a Democratic majority in Congress, and organizations like you, Battle-Born Progress, we can do it. You have worked tirelessly during the pandemic, whether it's volunteering to help Nevadans navigate unemployment and housing relief, or delivering food and supplies. You've worked to connect Nevadans with whatever help they need. And your work and efforts in this past year have been invaluable. In 2021, I look forward to working with you, our congressional delegation, our new administration, to help Nevadans and help build our state and prepare for our future. So together, let's continue to make progress for Nevada. Thank you.